Hello everypony. I record this Q&A answer video with my action cam because, well, my webcam really sucks. It has only 640 to 480 pixels and, well, okay, there aren't that many questions. I didn't expect that many, to be completely honest. Okay, I also apologize if the audio is not 100% in sync with the video, or if the angle I'm recording myself right now is not that good. Because you see, I'm holding this with my hand right now on top of my laptop, because I have found no damn way to kind of put it there so it would record me in a good way. Okay, let's begin. I apologize in advance if I don't get the names right. Xerxes asked, where do you get your awesome accent from? What model of mic do you use? Do you run FreeBSD, Ubuntu Linux, Mac OS X, BSD, Windows and or other, and why? Well, the answers to these are pretty simple actually, because I'm German and I started to learn English at the age of 5 or 6 out of boredom. You see, my dad had these recordings where you can learn English on discs back then, and I was like, why not? It's something to do. And later then, when I came out of school, I still wasn't that good at English. I'm still not. And whenever I watched a movie, I thought, oh my god, that movie sucks. And then I watched the original, the English original, and then, oh my god, this movie is great. And then I started to learn English better by using a dictionary each time I didn't understand a word. Okay, next is, what model of mic do you use? Well, you see it here. There, that's my mic. It's a T-Bone SC400. And, well, I have my fair share of problems with it because it's not a very expensive mic. It is like 60 or 70 bucks. And sometimes I have to connect and reconnect and disconnect, and I don't know how many times, because it sometimes just has this buzzing sound in the background. I don't know why, but after it runs about 5 minutes, it's suddenly gone. I don't know why, but it is like that. Okay. Do you run FreeBSD, Ubuntu Linux, Mac OS X, BSD, Windows and or other, and why? Well, I don't know how good this cam can record my desktop, but I'm trying to show you. Okay, 1 second. I'm minimizing or putting this away. Here you see my laptop on which I do my recordings of all my readings, and yeah, you see here is Audacity. I'm running on Debian Wheezy, and well, my laptop runs on Debian Wheezy. My other laptop, I have in fact 3. One is netbook. My other laptop has 600 megahertz and is running on Windows XP for the sole reason because, well, the Debian installation disk did not recognize the DVD drive that is in my laptop. Damn. And my netbook is also running on Windows XP because I tried installing Debian, but I just can't find any wireless LAN drivers, and I kind of use it to write my stories when I'm in bed. And without wireless, that sucks, because I write in the Fanfiction editor and I have to get online for that. And drawing a cable from my router to my bed, that would be like, I don't know, 6 meters across the room. Not worth it. And then there's my desktop computer. That one runs also on Windows XP, for the sole reason because that is my gaming machine. I use it for Perfect World International, and I have tried to run Perfect World in Linux, and in the past, I'm using Linux for quite a while now. In the past, it has worked without a problem actually. But Perfect World decided to bring out an update which forces you to use the client loader, that damn launcher. And since they changed something in the launcher as well, the launcher always bugs out when you try to emulate it with Wine. The old launcher didn't have that problem. It worked just fine with Wine, and I don't know why they did it. If they don't want people who use Linux to play their game or whatever. But well, I use that computer to play like Counter-Strike, Left 4 Dead 2, and Whole Perfect World. Okay. Next question was by Montel Pfeiffer. What kind of fanfiction would you read and would not read? Well, Montel, I actually would read about anything because I think that fanfiction, you have to see it as a separate work of art, not connect each and every fanfiction to the actual series. That is why I have very little I would not read. Like Cupcakes. Cupcakes was something I never wanted to read, but since the musical was requested here, I did, and oh my god. If in any way possible, I would not want to read the original by Sergeant Sprinkles, because the musical in itself gave me nightmares, and I don't want to know what the original can do. What I would read are stories like my own Children of the Night, like Through the Eyes of Another Pony, and about everything that is going into more detail about Celestia and Luna. Luna in particular, because Luna is one of my favorite ponies. Okay. Then we have the last question, which is by Harvey Martin 98. By the way, Harvey, I'm practically going to read Through the Eyes of Another Pony, Equestria Daily version, unrevised, but it will take me a while because that story is really something you have to stomach. Okay, your question was, what got you into My Little Pony, and if you're not into My Little Pony, what got you into fanfictions? Well, Harvey, yeah, I am a My Little Pony fan, and what got me into it? Well, there was this thing. I had a girlfriend back then, or at least I thought so, until I found out that she was only playing with me. And that was when I was totally depressed because there were already plans that I would move there with her and move together, and I don't know, and everything was suddenly cancelled, and I found out she had another guy. That got me totally depressed. And then a friend who I have referred to in Children of the Night, Kantai is her nickname, she told me I should watch My Little Pony. I laughed at her. I really laughed at her hard. And so she began sending me these parody videos or PMVs, and when watching Lord of the Rings reenacted by ponies, I accidentally really clicked on a link in the sidebar that was named S03E12 Games Ponies Play. I was absolutely shocked to see that it was an actual episode. But since I wasn't feeling that good that day, due to obvious reasons, which I explained earlier, I just watched it. I just watched that episode, and I liked it. I actually liked it. And then I started to watch a few more episodes at random and talked about it with Kantai, and she told me I should watch the series from the beginning. I said, okay, let's do this. And so I made it a habit to watch one My Little Pony episode every day until I had it finished. And believe it or not, after I was finished with Alicorn Twilight's episode, I was already okay again. I was feeling good, really good. And well, so I became a brony. When it comes to fanfictions, what got me hooked was, well, at first I started listening to Dr. Hoof's and Assistant and Dr. Hoof's Adventures. Then, after I finished with Dr. Hoof's Adventures, I listened to my very first fanfiction reading. And that was by Forest Rain, Upheaval Breaking Point. I really was never really into fanfiction, and I thought, oh my god, that can't be good. And then I listened to the first chapter, Things Where They Should Not Be, and I was like mind blown and really liked it. I listened to all 48 chapters while leveling a toon in Perfect World. Actually, well, pretty fun story. Okay, that was all. Last thing about Perfect World. If anyone of you should play Perfect World, I actually made a new toon named Visual Pony on the Lost City server. So if you're looking for me, there you'll find me. Have a nice day.